Have you ever been in a situation where your relationship ended and then after the relationship is over, games are happening against you? Whew. Watch this. What's going on YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz featuring ABC, NBC, CBS, Yahoo, and Fox coming at you with another video, baby. Yes, another one. Hope you guys are trying for your purpose and mission in life. You guys are going out there working hard for it, grinding out, and getting rewarded for it, because at the end of the day, when we go with the purpose and mission in life, good things do happen. Now, before we get into this whole thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Every time I make a video, you'll be the first one to know. So and just to give you guys a heads up, I am working on a breakup workbook, and I can't wait to share it with you when it's all completed. So after every relationship ends, you know, some exes actually do keep around, and because there may be one side that didn't want the relationship to end, and they're trying to do everything in their power to get that ex back. And then there's also there's that rejection phase to where you broke up with me and I'm feeling some type of way, and it's just when everything is over, it doesn't just shift into trying to get an ex back or trying to work things out. In most cases, I'm not going to say with every case, because there are actually relationships that end and that's it. Like, they don't talk anymore, which I believe is actually healthier to do. But after every relationship ends, then it becomes a mind games. Everything starts to, like, one ex starts to play games with the other one that's more vulnerable and that wants the person back. And then, and is it something that we intentionally do? I'll say this. It's something that we subconsciously do all the time. But women actually do that more than the men do. I'm not saying that men don't do it, but women actually do play these games a lot more. And when this relationship ends, I'm going to share like 5 things on like, what are the mind games that, you get played against. Because obviously it happened to me before, and it gives that person that hope of like, are we going to get back together? Are we going to get back together? And it just kind of puts you back to square one when you're doing so well. So without further ado, let's go. So the objective after every relationship ends is that when most relationship ends, the ex wants to have control over you, so that way you don't move on faster than they do. And the first thing that happens is there's a hot and cold behavior. Have you ever been in that position to where you had that hot and cold behavior when in your actual relationship? You probably haven't, or you didn't really recognize it because it was just like whatever. But after the relationship ends, there's this hot and cold behavior to where they're feeling you one day, they're feeling you, and all of a sudden they go ice cold for like 2-3. You don't hear from them at all. Then it's just super cold behavior. And it just throws you off. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're in that position right now to where your ex is cold on you, then don't worry. I'm not kidding you. Do not worry. Don't stress about it. It is a mind game that is just throw you off. I remember I remember it was twice when I was actually in that vulnerable position to where I was actually trying to get someone back. There were like 2 times. There was like one time I didn't hear for her for like a whole month, and another time I didn't hear for like a whole 2 weeks. It threw me off, but then I just recognized the pattern, and I just like, whatever, man, I don't even care anymore. Right? But it's not, the hot and cold behavior towards you is meant for you to react with your emotions. It's meant for you to like chase. I'm going to tell you this right now. Do not do anything, because at the end of the day, you have to continue striving for your purpose and mission in life. Number 2 is when you reject your ex, right? Let's just say that you reject your ex, they guilt you. And then when they guilt you, that's when that's that moment where you're feeling weak and you're just like, you feel bad. Don't let someone guilt you into because you rejected them. Because if you rejected your ex, great, you did a great job doing that. You know what to do. But if you feel guilty for rejecting them because they made you feel that way, then you are falling into their trap of their mind games, And I will say this, because if you reject an ex, there are some exes out there that will use extreme measures against you, and sometimes you might not have a choice because let me just say this: when someone uses suicide against you, I can understand why you have to go and make sure check on the person, da 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 da. But understand that at the end of the day, that's a very high possibility that that's a mind game against you. If you reject someone and then they just go through extreme measures and do that against you. Okay? Number three is if they're showing off their rebound relationship. Let's just say they get into a rebound relationship, right? That and they're still like contacting with you every now and then and all, whatever, right? They're showing off that rebound relationship and it's just meant for you to feel guilty. It's not even feel guilty, but it's just like to throw you off with your emotions. Like, why me? Like, what better is that person than me? Like, I can't believe it. I thought you wanted to break up. I thought you wanted to take some time for yourself. Da 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 da. When they show off their relationship, your job is to do absolutely nothing and actually just continue to strive for your purpose and mission in life. Let me tell you that when I was actually trying to work things out with I wasn't even trying to work things out with an ex because they went extremely cold on me, and they were actually already in a new relationship. And though I already knew that was the case, she texted me that, hey, I went into another relationship. If someone has to not only show off that relationship, but actually text you that I got into another relationship, your response should be, you have two options. You can say, well, three options really. You can say nothing, or you can say, congratulations, I'm happy for you. Or option number three, okay. Because if you say anything other than those options, then you're giving them so much more power. But when you say when you do one of those three actions that I told you to do, you're not giving them that power. You're not giving them those mind games, all right? Because you're not giving them that control over you, all right? Number four is that they keep you around. They keep you around only because they're giving you that false sense of hope. When they give you that false sense of hope, by keeping you around, it's just making sure that you don't move on faster than them. It's just making sure that you're not doing anything. You're not going to do anything to be happy until they get happy before you. It's like a race. And some people will like fight it and be like, no, that's not true. But you have to look at it from a subconscious standpoint of view that we do it subconsciously. Well, I'm not going to say all of us, I'm saying a lot of people do this subconsciously, and it usually tends to be with more insecure people that do it, more than the people that are secure, because people who are secure with themselves, they actually just break off and be like, all right, good game, I'm out. Good luck. All right, number five is another false sense of hope, and it's another false sense of hope, and it's another trait to keeping you around is by sleeping with you. If they sleep with you, they give you it's one, it could be just straight out of boredom. Two, it's like, I just want to have sex and I just don't want to be back in a relationship, right? That in itself is another way of trying to have that mind control over you. It has to play those mind games. It's just like, just doing it, and then all of a sudden it's just like, nah, I don't want to get back together. This is why I tell everybody to just walk away. Just walk away and continue striving for your purpose and mission in life. After every relationship ends, those are typical to happen. Those are very typical to happen, but you have to continue to stay walking away and keep striving for your purpose and mission in life, because if you can stay focused on your purpose and mission in life, good things are going to happen, but you got to be patient. And every single day, and every single day, I just got a reminder email from one of the subscribers, shout out to you, is just always be grateful. And I actually had this reminder yesterday as well from when I was talking with family. Always be grateful every single day, but be grateful for what you have now. Be grateful for where you are right now, because if you focus on the things that you don't have and you focus on the past, you're not being grateful. So be grateful for what you have right now. All right. So if you're someone that's looking to get over their ex, you can get my new book called 10 Simple Tips to Get Over Your Ex. And if you like my videos, like my work, you can contribute via PayPal or Venmo. There is a donation link in the description box. And of course, if you are someone that wants coaching, we can do. There's a one-on-one coaching Calendly link, and if you want weekly coaching, I have that. But you can go Calendly link in the description box as well. But if you find this information valuable, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, and of course it is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.